Did you know that the lighting in your office will not only affect your concentration, but also your mood? In 1999, the University of Georgia conducted an experiment where they actually changed the lights in the school and noticed a measurable difference in the activity of students based on the color temperature of the lights, which is measured in kelvins. And there are a lot more studies like this, but one recently done by the Korean Advanced Institute of Science and Technology shed a little more light on the subject. See what I did there? All right, yeah, I'm sorry. No more dad puns. In this study, though, they were actually able to break down certain color bands in order to find the best effective light for creativity as well as focus, something that's really important for us authors. And for the past couple of years, I've benefited from this by changing the lights in my office based off of what I was working on. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same for your writing area. But before I get into that, if you'd like to see more videos like this, go ahead and click the subscription button over there on the right, as well as the little bell icon so as to get a notification when my next video comes out. And with that, let's begin. So first off, let's discuss the Kelvin light scheme. Going from left to right, we have the warm light with a Kelvin range of 2700 to 3000, the cool white range of 3000 to 5000, and the daylight with 5000 to 6500. Now, the Korean study found that the warm light range often induced scattered thought patterns by the children and led to them getting off topic or daydreaming and not paying attention. They labeled this as a good lighting for encouraging creativity and relaxation. They call it the recess zone. The next range, the cool white range, was found to be the best for reading activities because it allowed for more creativity, but was still high enough in Kelvin to keep students concentrated. And finally, the daylight blue. They found that students were more alert and scored higher on their tests when they had this level of lighting. They called this the best for test taking, and for us authors, that's intense writing zone. Okay, so let's recap for us authors. 2700 to 3000 is the creative zone, but usually has low concentration. You can use this when trying to develop your plot or come up with the next idea or storyboard, but do remember that this can lead to drifting if too low. 3000 to 5000 is the reading zone, where you have a bit of creativity, but also a bit more concentration. This is great for when you're just doing your daily read or are trying to learn something from a nonfiction book. And then you have the 5000 to 6500, which is the writer zone, which gives you pure concentration and will give you the best psychological mood to help you hit your writing target. But the number of kelvins doesn't say it all, because also the color of the light has a major effect as well. Many studies have shown that the color of light affects your mood, with some even saying that it can help your health as well as fight certain ailments. I don't fully know about that, but I would definitely agree with the light on mood. So for us authors and our working, here are a couple of colors to keep track of. The color purple or lavender has the effect of bringing you peace and calm. This can be great when you're trying to relax and read. The color blue is labeled as the most productive color in the spectrum. It increases work motivation and concentration. This is great for when you're trying to hit your word count. And the color orange has the effect of bringing out creativity and serendipity by stimulating your creative thought process. Some people think red is a great color to stimulate blood flow and get you on target, but it also has the effect of increasing your chances of becoming angry and frustrated, and we authors have way too much of that, so I wouldn't recommend that one. So, how do we apply all of this? Well, for my desk, I did 3 things. First, I installed Cree bulbs into the recessed lighting above my desk. They're much more affordable than most like Philips, and you can find them on Amazon or Home Depot. Mine are 5000 Kelvin daylight. I also have my Diva ring light, yeah I know, weird name, which is what I use to get the lighting you see for my filming. However, that light produces 6500 Kelvin white light, so it's pretty intense. Can you see the rings in my eyes? And finally, I bought some cheap light strips that I found on Amazon and taped them to the back of my computer. They look pretty from the front and pretty bad from the back, but hey, it does the trick. So with this setup, if I want to relax a bit and hit the creative zone, I just use the recessed light and use an orange color on the strip so as to keep me at my max creative process. But if I need to get in the writer zone, then I turn on the ring light and flip the color on the strip to a blue and rock out on my word count. And just like that, I can control the light intensity and color and help improve my effectiveness in my task. But that's not all. I'm also a heavy reader, and I really like to have a good setup for when I get into the reading zone. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you've seen my chair a lot. This I call my Captain Kirk's chair. Yeah, I know, pretty nerdy. But it's actually an Eames chair with an ottoman. You can find them on Amazon or any other furniture store, but what's really awesome about this is that it is not comfortable enough for me to fall asleep in, but it's comfortable enough to get into the reading zone. Also, I'll usually turn on my light strip that I've attached to the back of my bookcase here and set it to a lavender color to help kind of again get the color right for reading as well. All right, so there you have it. Using lights with the temperature as well as the color can help get you into better writing zone or reading zone or creative zone. And they really don't have to be expensive. There's a lot of ways to turn some of your normal lighting around you into something makeshift. You could either get the Cree lights to fill in from your lamps, or you could buy special stuff like the ring lights or light strips, which really are only like 10 or 20 bucks. But just like that, you can really put yourself in the right mood and get the right kind of writing done. And with that, I'm Dave Chesson of Kindlepreneur, signing off. Cheers.